Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name is T. Kyle,
And I'm Bradley.
and this is your weekly podcast where we talk about.
Legends Only.
Hello, Brad.
Hello, T. Kyle.
How's it going?
It is summer in the city again.
It is sweating.
It's happening again. Yes. If you're in the Northeast, perhaps you too are feeling the heat of the weekend.
I got so excited this morning. I put on my Legends Only soundboard crew neck. Not sponsored, but
Actually
we are.
sponsored. I think
Well,
that
not sponsored, but like,
I think it counts as sponsored.
does it? Hashtag ad.
Because
Hashtag.
we made it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but like.
I think we sponsor ourselves.
True.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was in a very fall mood this morning and threw my crew neck on
Uh-huh.
and my sweats, went outside, and immediately was like, oh, I have to turn around and completely change.
Absolutely. Luckily, I never wear clothes. So when I walked outside, I was like, oh, what a
Like,
pleasant
"Ooh,
surprise.
chilly."
Yeah.
But those are available.
Oh, are they? Why don't we
Mhm.
tell them where they're available at?
Merch.legendsonlypodcast.com.
So easy to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very, very soft.
Very comfy. I have to say, the tank tops, of course, on brand with me. Very comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they weren't, I would literally delete the website and find like, I'd be like, no, we can't promo this.
Right.
I'm very picky.
We know.
Yeah. Oh, well, we were just talking about Bake Off.
We were.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we are. I feel like we're binging a lot of shows right now.
Yeah, it's weird. I normally don't watch
I don't watch
anything.
TV, and all of a sudden I'm deep into Squid Game, Bake Off, Drag Race, every iteration. I just feel like I'm watching shows now,
Yeah.
which is weird for me.
What is that? What's going on?
I think we don't want to do anything.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I have no goals or ambitions. So I'm like, let's watch these people make cake and make honeycomb cookies and have some mixed results with that.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. Yeah, Bake Off is it's a unifying experience. I feel like everyone kind of tunes in. And
I
just
think what I
chills
like
out.
about it is it's consistent.
Well, some of their bakes aren't.
Well, that's true. But the format is consistent,
Yes,
and I
it is.
like that.
Yeah.
It brings me comfort.
You know what? Yeah, for all the twists and turns that Drag Race throws, it's nice that you can expect the exact same format.
Mhm.
They're not going to double sachet away.
Nope.
It's just, it's very consistent in its layout.
There's no Bake Off assassin.
Super. Oh my God, could you
Do
imagine?
Just pops
Mary
out of the
Berry,
oven.
like-
oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? And the oven
Y'all
door
wanted
just
a sponge cake, didn't you? The oven door slams open.
Yeah.
It's Laganja Estranja again.
Is
but-
she really going to bring the temperature down from there? Just jumps.
Oh my God.
The oven door clanks.
Oh God. They just write their goodbye message in flour instead of lipstick.
The snap.
This-
Yeah, it's very. Shout out to my king this week. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Well, it's too late now. It's
Yeah,
been a
it was
few days.
spoiled for me because I was looking at his Instagram stories.
Well, there you go. Shout out to Chigs,
Yeah.
Queen of Pop, King of Pop, who's really slaying the game right now.
Star Baker.
But Jurgen, I really think, is going to go the distance.
Uh,
I think he's playing it cool right now, but I think he's going to slay the game.
wow.
But I can say the vegan baker is going to have a tough time.
Yeah, she's starting to flop.
She is. She is starting to flop. And unfortunately, our other queen had to sashay away this week.
Yeah. Prue too.
Prue too. Oh God, it's very low stakes but very entertaining.
I loved how every week she was like, "Oh, I never made that before." And like, kept
I don't really
skating
like
by.
desserts.
Yeah,
It's like, what are you doing on this show?
I
right
know.
now?
I'm like,
Very perplexing.
wow.
Thank God for Lizzie.
Flop. No,
Though. My actual queen is Lizzie and her dead pig.
I love her.
He died. He slipped on ice.
Her concepts are just very weird, and they don't
Yeah.
get executed that well. But like, we stand.
Well, didn't Jurgen just do like something based on his sister's tiling in her bathroom? Like, wasn't that his?
Mhm.
Mhm. Sometimes they bring some concepts that are very high level
Yeah,
ahead of their time, maybe ahead of their
Bionic
bake time.
week.
Yeah, they can't get it in under the wire, but yeah. Oh, Bake Off, so reliable.
that one shot of him like Chigs squeezing whatever that was into the pot.
Oh, but did that do it for you?
I was like, oh, I have a knack. Can't cancel this podcast.
I think there's some George erasure happening. I feel like he's a daddy. He's just kind
he's kind of flopping a little bit.
He is flopping.
But he has good ideas.
Good taste, bad execution.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like what pop star reminds me of that.
Rita Ora. George is the Rita
taste.
Ora of Bake Off.
She really is. Iconic people in iconic baking tents.
Honestly, we need to be judges on there.
We really do.
Or just like flip it.
Yeah. I would be a contestant on there. Somebody tweeted like I have
What would you make? Pasta?
Yes.
Every week?
Pasta off.
3 times
it would
a
be
week?
Done. I would be the crowned winner. Somebody tweeted that they have the delusion that they believe that whatever reality show they watch, they could win that show. And I feel like I have that too. I'm watching like Girls Planet 999 for the 5 people I talked to in the Discord about that. Like for some reason, I'm like, if I were against 98 other boy band wannabes, I feel like I would make it into the band.
Can you sing? Well, I guess you don't have to.
I don't think you have to.
No.
I don't think you have to really do anything. You just have to like win the heart of the watchers, the viewers. So yeah, I don't know. And I feel like for some reason I would be okay in Bake Off, even though I don't bake.
Well, you can always start learning.
You could, yeah. I make pasta.
I think I could win the circle.
I do think you could win it, and I do think you should apply to be on it.
Yeah.
Definitely. That is very doable, I think. There's that. You could do
The
Love is
season kinda
Blind.
flopped a little.
Yeah, I didn't hear much about it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Did like the winner though.
Okay.
Anyone who watched, but
Yeah, I think it was very under the radar this time because it was wasn't it a pandemic hit?
yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of mirrored life.
Because everyone thought that it was like, oh wow, they came up with this really good idea in the pandemic, and it was like, no, actually, ahead of its time, like Bionic.
Well, also like and Love is Blind also was like right at the tip of the pandemic, and everyone's like, oh, this is how dating's gonna be now.
Yeah,
it's like, well, kind of, but
wow, we're watching so many things.
We really are. We don't even watch the main girls like Survivor.
No, but I would be into that.
Yeah, I did. Watch
I used to
back in the
love
day.
that. Yeah. Sue.
Oh yeah,
iconic.
Elizabeth canceled version on The View.
Yeah,
she was my social studies teacher's best friend from sorority. Like, and so we were all rooting for her.
Sisters.
And so, literally, like, so our social studies class would be like cheering her on while the season was on. It was like 7th or 8th grade. And we were like, Elizabeth, Queen of Pop. She was like a Queen of Pop of Survivor.
Well, those are your thoughts. Defend your thoughts.
And then it all went downhill after, The View. But
wow. Confetti. Well, if you're interested listening, we are going to deep dive into Squid Game.
We are. I finally watched.
You finished, right?
I did finish.
Yeah.
I did the regrettable thing. I like to say my family...
Isn't everything regrettable?
Especially with me. I like to say in our family, if we had a family crest, our slogan would be, moderation is not our strong suit, because that's like something we all struggle with. I can't just watch this show. I had to watch the whole 9 hours of it in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just binged it all, starting at about 8
That's what
p.m.
I did, though.
Yeah.
Well,
so
we took a break.
Oh.
Me and Lindsay were like, we looked at each other. I was like, the edible hit.
After episode 6, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just went all the way through to 4 a.m. Then obviously I couldn't sleep because I was worried the squid workers were going to come shoot me. So, spoiler alert. But yeah, because it's a little jarring, I would say.
Oh, yeah. We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. But Halloween themes, like I could see squid workers are going to be huge. Probably the Queen of Pop doing red light, green light.
Mm-hmm.
Drag queens are already taking her place. And who else? I don't know. I think there's a lot of Squid Game Halloween costumes coming.
I think so.
Yeah.
Slight phenomenon, I would say.
The biggest phenomenon, yes. So yeah, head over to Patreon if you want to hear all of our thoughts about that.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into the shenanigans of the week.
Oh.
Starting with...
What was that?
Do we still have the sound of our Act a Fool girl? Oh yeah, of course we do.
Of course I do.
That was a running...
Act the Fool girl. I'm here. Act the Fool.
That was a running segment for a while there. I think we have to bring it back.
It was, but then there was too many. I can't keep up.
Yeah. Well, somebody's 2 weeks strong, I would say, winning the crown for this one. Well, Miss Nelson is at it again. Well, not really. It's just the continued fallout, and it's falling out. I think the last time we spoke, we hadn't yet discussed the live chat, the live Instagrams.
Yeah, those hadn't happened yet.
Yeah. Those
because
happened.
the last time we recorded, I was like, oh, I haven't seen any of this.
Yeah, you hadn't
And
even
then
seen the video. Yeah.
in the time from recording to publishing, I fully was caught up, watched everything, saw the Instagram lives, and I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah. And ironically, Leanne, who Nikki is beefing with.
We're talking about Jessie Nelson from Little
Jessie
Mix,
Nelson,
by the way.
Little
I
Mix,
realized
yes.
yeah. We're just like, yeah, she is canceled. Done. Over. And it's like, who are you talking about?
Leanne is going to be the guest judge on Drag Race this week.
Oh.
Her name's all over the headlines right now. Well, we don't have to really dive into that so much as just there was one thing that popped up over the weekend that has really taken the Twitter sphere by storm.
Ooh.
Late in the evening, NPR tweeted their review of Jessie Nelson, the pop star, I would say. It was more than just the video, and it was quite a tweet. And it was taken down.
But they reposted it as of like a few hours ago.
Yes. Yeah. Should we discuss the tweet?
Should I read it?
Sure.
For the girls who maybe did not see.
Yeah.
These are not my words.
These are not our words.
This is from @NPR, the official verified account.
Yes.
This is not me. They tweeted, blackfishing aside, there's a reason Jessie Nelson isn't a household name, our critic writes. With toothless lyrics and vocals reminiscent of a bad Camila Cabello impression, she commits the cardinal solo career sin, being boring.
A dragging of all dragging. That is ruthless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does toothless mean?
Doesn't have any bite, so it's not any, there's, you can't, nothing to sink your teeth into. So like, toothless, it's like inoffensive. It's like,
just like, yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
Like on Echo. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I stand. I love a toothless lyric. Honestly.
You're a toothless lyric stan for sure. Gummy lyrics for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is thoroughly a dragging if I've ever seen one. I mean, I have to disagree with, I don't really hear Camilla in her voice, really. Do you?
Well, I haven't listened to any of her songs to compare. I was like, I don't have any frame of reference.
I mean, I guess so, but I don't know. I mean, Camilla certainly has a tone, and I don't feel like Jessie's is that. But, there was a dragging along with that. I don't even know what to say about that.
No.
They then deleted the tweet, and then they did a re-up where they said, sorry, we spelled Camilla wrong.
Yeah.
But we wanted to make sure you saw this tweet.
So bad.
The social media manager over at NPR said, I want to be...
Brands are out of control this past week. I'm like, is everyone okay?
I mean, we don't have to dive into this, but like the Netflix Most account with the queer drama happening with that. The
I logged
spiraling
out.
of that. Oh, by getting out of social?
Yeah, I finally deleted Twitter off my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I turned it off my whatever, and then I logged back in, and I just see chaos.
It is chaos, especially because that most social media managers are like 20 to 30 somethings who are with it,
overworked, underpaid, treated like shit,
but also
undervalued,
have the voice of the internet. So they're all like our kind of people, but they're the voice of a brand, and therefore it's like problematic because that's a brand, not a person. But they're talking like a person, like they talk like our friends.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey sis,
you
up?"
It's like wah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like becoming kind of a weird. I mean, this has been for years. It's been like brands talking like, Twitter gays, but now it's like
I feel like Denny's was one of the OG funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
for sure. But now they have, like, for instance, the girl on TikTok who does all the rebranding, all the new logo designs.
Love her.
Ironically,
mm-hmm.
Every brand is scrambling to get that done for theirs. It's sad. It's all capitalism. It's sad.
Yeah.
This is late stage capitalism only. Yeah. So, I mean, NPR getting slightly feisty here. Everybody is.
Yeah. I just want to bake everyone a cake and we can all get along.
Can't we just bake everyone a cake and smile?
Chigs, we need a cake. A sponge.
We really do, though. Well, we'll see how this all goes. Otherwise,
justice for Heartbreak Anthem.
Yeah.
All of this is overshadowing that fucking bop.
and their greatest hits collection. And
I finally get around to listening to Little Mix, and it all goes to shit.
This is your fault.
Oh my God, what is it called? And it just sets off like...
Yeah. I know. Yeah, you had not heard until this year, and now just utter chaos. I said it last week. I feel bad for the Little Mixers because once you got somebody problematic in your band, I guess, you're going to look back at all those videos and songs. And you're going to be like, oh, it's a little tainted now for them, I'm sure. But maybe this is just a brief little bump in the road.
Yeah. Thankfully, the Spice Girls didn't have Twitter back in the day. Well, we didn't have the internet.
Just thankfully that, like, truly, they've gone through life unproblematic. For the most part, I really can't think of, like,
that's not true.
Well,
Posh Spice didn't show up to the reunion.
I mean, as far as like disrespecting the own brand, like the own band, yes, they've done that. But as far as like causing international chaos with like a single, no, I think they've
headlines did
cause some controversy.
A rift.
Yes, that is true. But again, nothing that got them canceled per se. Well, we're grateful.
Nobody was killed on Spice World?
Nobody was killed in Spice World? Actually, this is a perfect transition because it's time for the UK Minute. It's been about a minute. I have to say that actually in a British accent. It's been about a minute. Yeah.
Love that.
It's been about a minute for the Drag Race UK of this week. This episode was very specifically written for me, specifically Kitty Scott Claus, who now I realize her name must be a play on Lisa Scott Lee. We had the Pop Girl Group episode.
Oh.
2 versions of a song, the top pop mix or the power bottom ballad. RuPaul's words, not mine. They create their girl groups, and then who comes out but Steps, or rather 4/5 of Steps. Lisa Scott Lee is stuck in Dubai because of the Cornova restrictions, which continues her narrative as the Valerie Cherish in real life. The comeback style. Like, of course she would be stuck in Dubai the moment, like, she's supposed to have this big drag race moment where they'd probably all freak out if she showed up. Anyway, Steps arrive on the steps, and Kitty Scott Claus is having an absolute panic attack, really representing the pop stans in the room. There's like a really heart-to-heart moment between H and River Medway that is really beautiful about, he's like, oh, you're going to inspire like young gays. And River's like, you did that for me. And that was really sweet. It's kind of like, I know H didn't translate here, but it would be like Ricky Martin saying that.
Hot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. And then later in the episode, who is the guest judge but Emma Bunton?
Queen of Pop.
Baby Spice, looking as always, looking so good. And the theme for the runway was A Night of 1,000 Spice Girls, which I love. I love, love, love. However, none of them did Posh.
Well,
she didn't show up, and neither did the girls.
Fuck around and find out.
Truly, it's true. And it was actually mostly scary, like 2 Jerry, 1 Sporty, and then babies. But yeah, there was a severe lack of Posh representation. But that's what happens when you pick fashion over your fun fashion friends, I guess.
Literally.
So we had that, and Kitty Scott Claus get to have a stand session with Emma. Now, they didn't get to the lip sync was Who Do You Think You Are? It should have been Free Me, Dr. Octavio Seduction Remix, or whatever it's called.
Ooh.
But it's fine for what it was. And yeah, it was a very pop stanny episode. So I was very pleased with that. And yeah, I believe that's the UK Minute. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think we covered most of it in the last weeks, actually, the latest developments. Oh, and Kylie and Ollie are just having a blast together doing their promo for the collab, which I love. So
Slay.
Yeah.
We'll have an extended version of this UK Minute at the end of the episode.
Oh, will we?
Discussing Adele.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
She's from there.
She gets a UK
hour
end of the episode.
UK hon. Yeah.
Oh, and another queen, Peppa Pig, also.
Oh, a battle royale.
Yeah.
Forget Squid Game.
Literally. To be discussed later on.
Yeah.
But before that, I think it's time for another segment.
Oh, what kind of segment?
A fun one.
Oh, really?
Roll the tape. High fashion. So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
Bop. I need to
You gotta
make more theme songs now.
Well, now you can, clearly.
Really, that's the end goal for
Yeah.
all of this production work is...
Legends only theme songs.
Yeah. I need to find a good one for TikTok Talk.
Oh,
But until
yeah,
then...
Yeah. Until that moment.
Yeah.
You're kicking this off with...
Let's kick off my high fashion editorial moment this week. Goes to Meredith Marks. Her outfit at the sit down between Jen Shah and Brooks Marks, where they sat at basically a Panera Bread alone and worked out their issues.
Okay, yeah.
Fashion queen.
Remind the girls, now you are doing...
Oh, yes. Also on Patreon.
Yes.
In the not a local tier and higher, recapping every week.
Yes.
Doing my impressions every week.
The impressions are really... most of the comments are about your impressions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm really doing a good job.
It seems that way.
I've nailed like Jen Shah. Brooks already sounds like me anyway.
Right.
Because I have vocal fry. So I'm just like, yeah, just literally it's Brooks.
I love that. My high fashion pick goes, the spooky season's approaching, and one Scream Queen arrived to her movie premiere honoring another Scream Queen who just happens to be her mother. I'm talking, of course, about Jamie Lee Curtis showing up to the Halloween Kills premiere, a Halloween costume party, dressed as Janet Leigh in Psycho, aka her mother. Iconic. And she looked amazing, and she was carrying the fucking bloody shower curtain from Psycho. So perfect.
Now, you would give this a high fashion?
Oh, yes. The highest of fashion.
Oh, okay. It was giving me costume.
Well, it was a costume party.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yes. Kyle Richards was there too. I think she was like a drum lead, like a Madonna Give Me All Your Lovin' kind of vibe.
Oh, is that why they were all dressed up?
Yeah.
Oh, I was so confused.
So Halloween Kills premiere.
And Dorit was dressed as Paris Hilton.
Oh, was she? I didn't see that.
Well, she basically just wore a silver dress. I was like, yeah.
Oh, red hair and a silver dress. I don't think. Okay. Lisa Rinna is a bunny in this. Okay, and Kyle is like a
ringleader
slash.
Wow, she's sending a message there.
She certainly
is.
She
thinks she's running the show, I guess.
Oh, so that's Dorit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, so it was a costume party to celebrate the critically panned Halloween Kills. I have not yet seen it. However, everyone's telling me not to anyway.
Oh, I haven't seen it either.
She is not serving. She's not slaying. Well, apparently she is slaying quite a bit. I'm talking about Miss Michael Myers. But apparently this was not a needed middle part of the trilogy that is rolling out right now. So that's unfortunate.
I don't even know his story. Like, why is he iconic? Why is he a legend?
Well,
I've literally never seen a single Halloween movie.
Well, he went on a murder spree in 1978. I'm trying to get the right date.
Wow, fake fan.
Yeah, exactly.
20, 30 years, 40 years of Michael Myers incoming. No, it's 50, isn't it? 73 plus.
Hold on.
So he's been around for 50 years? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he should be 70 in this movie. But anyway, he goes on a murder spree. He was committed to a facility for killing his sister. He escapes. He kills the people in the town. So basically, it's iconic. However, they did a revival of the series in 2018, which was considered the direct sequel to the very original one in the 70s. And now Jamie Lee Curtis has a daughter and a granddaughter, and they're all working to kill him once and for all. They're not doing a very good job, I'll tell you that much. No. He kind of gets a high fashion. He's looking good for considering his age, and he's doing fine.
Know who they need to call?
Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Yes.
Kelly Rowland. She'll put an end to that.
She will.
She'll shove his ass in a trunk, call him the F word,
she'll
and it'll be
say,
done.
"You little fun fashion friend,
Yeah.
You're going straight back to hell where you came from."
Yeah, literally.
That is true.
The fun fashion friend finale.
I have to say also, I am much more of a Jason than a Michael Myers. Friday the 13th is more fun to me. So Jason versus Freddy was way more fun. Halloween is good too.
Well, they had a duel.
Oh yeah. That's what the Kelly Rowland movie
feud?
is. Yeah, they had some drama between themselves.
Oh.
Well, Jason was tweeting, and Freddie didn't like what he had to say. So
Freddie was blackfishing after leaving the. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's really entertaining, actually. Jason X, highly recommend as well. That's Jason in Space. That's a really good one.
What?
Yeah, he's been everywhere. I mean, so has Michael, but Jason's just had more fun. His is more. I just like his I just like Friday the 13th more. Anyway, and Scream's coming. Oh, the Scream trailer. I don't know if there's a high fashion for that. Just that I'm suspicious. I'm very suspicious of the trailer.
Why?
Because the director said, anything you think is a spoiler in this, you're probably wrong. Which I actually stan. I hope that's true. I hope it's completely throwing us off. Because the trailer was giving me kind of a predictable sequel vibe.
Yeah.
Like, they just have to come back and find the killer again. So I would love it if it just really flipped it on its head. I don't think Nev would come back for anything less than excellence. So anyway, that's my high slasher fashion of the week.
I also thought it was just stupid with the girl like locking the doors with the button and they kept like opening.
So that's my
That
thing.
wouldn't happen.
I feel like that is either going to end up being like a recreation of a death scene or like a movie about the original murders and not actually a murder. Like I feel like that was like in the movie, it's going to be like a bad remake of the movie or something.
Gotcha.
Because also
like high schoolers got together to recreate it for TikTok.
Because also like why would you give away the entire Drew Barrymore style first kill of the movie in the trailer? They showed the whole thing or like most, what happened.
Also, how would he do that?
Yeah. So I have my suspicions about that. I feel like they showed way too much for it to be like that's going to turn out to be like a film set or something. Like that was already.
Did he hijack her Google Home?
Alexa?
Yeah.
Show us the killer.
Literally.
Alexa, are you the killer? Oh, sorry, by the way. I probably just activated some people's Alexas. We've done it before.
Oh.
We absolutely have. We've made them play Kelly Rowland's Commander.
Oh, iconic.
Many wrote in complaining and or cheering for the fact that their homes were playing Commander.
I don't have any of those. It's just Siri.
I have 3 Alexas.
Oh.
It was a bargain deal, and all of a sudden I have one next to my bed, one on the little like vanity in the bathroom, and then one in like by the kitchen area. I don't need them. My apartment is small.
Yeah. I feel like they're surveilling.
Oh, they absolutely are.
That's a different conversation. What do you think people would do if every single week we just told Alexa to play something? Maybe at the end.
I feel like they would kill us. Mine has done it before.
The phone rings.
Yeah.
You tell me my Alexa to play Kelly Rowland one more time.
Well, I think that about does it for fashion. But, we touched on this earlier in the episode, but I think we do need to head back to a live session, Instagram Live, which has made its way over to TikTok.
It's time for some TikTok
talk.
Okay, I cannot get enough of this. I know she's like canceled right now.
I don't think you can cancel Ms. Minaj.
No.
Except if you're a Barb, apparently.
Yes.
Her own Barb has put her in her place.
Mm-hmm. So Nikki did an Instagram Live with fan accounts.
Yeah.
Interviewing for... Now, was it real? Like the interview... It kind of seemed like it.
Yeah, I think she was asking
like
people to apply for, internal gigs of some sort.
To help her with her socials or assistants or whatever.
Yeah.
So she was IG living and inviting in fans from big accounts.
Yeah.
And one fan in particular really went off on her.
She really did. He laid down the business. He said, what you need to do is get back into the studio.
Let's focus on what we need to focus right now. Ooh! You need to get your music done. Ooh, me? You need to go in the studio. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about them people. You get your work done on time. I will make sure that you get your project done on time. Because that's what I'm here for.
You need to go and work on your music. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It should be a soundboard.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah. Dragged her.
I loved how she's like, you're fired. And then you see him just like snap.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not gonna. And he just like goes in.
I will say that I've always appreciated it. Nikki is really funny and fun with Barbs. Like they have so much fun.
I love and which accounts do you run? And he's like, oh God, I'm gonna get canceled for imitating Nicki Minaj.
No, that sounded like actually it was more Fran Drescher.
Yeah, it was.
But that's kind of
it was like Fran Drescher, Nikki Brooks Marks.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, she's like, which accounts do you run? He's like, Nicki Minaj, #1 fan. It was like such a parody.
Iconic.
Give him a job.
He does need a job, #1. And #2, I think he said what many were too afraid to say. Yeah. He's being revered as a hero by most.
Yeah.
Among the standum. I have seen it. They are like praising him.
He does not like drama. He's not here for the gossip.
Not here for the... Yeah, what are you going to do if you're my assistant? You hear some mess. It's like, that's not important. We got to get you in the studio.
Mm-hmm. That's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. Get him a job.
The sound has already been clipped and is now all over TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so funny.
He's a king. Absolutely.
I mean, points were made.
Points were made. A lot of the comments were like, somebody get him to Rihanna's live.
Oh.
I don't care about your fashion show. Yeah. We need to get you back in the studio.
So good.
So good.
Also on TikTok, the one other trend that is taking off that has me dying is this account called MNMNOOXX. Have you seen this?
I'm not sure, but maybe if you verbalize it.
So I don't know if this is a real person or a CGI.
Okay.
Because it's altered and you can see the warping on the videos and stuff, but it's this girl and she just walks through doors and like tight spaces and she's like super skinny and it like sucks her in. But it's these clips of her like walking and like going, she'll like go through a hallway and be like, and turn to the side and it's like sucks her in.
Oh no, I haven't seen this.
It's so weird and bizarre, but everyone's been stitching her in the feed and just like walking through doorways. And I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Oh, okay. I have to look this one up actually. I don't think she has not come across my feed.
This is the one that's like,
oh no, and it's the same girl?
Yeah.
A legend. We love her.
So I don't know why it's funny, but like there's another one that she walks past this reflection and the walls literally like warp in like every single time she walks past a column. I find weird shit funny.
That'll probably take off, I'm sure. If it hasn't already. It has. Love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that one up.
That's my TikTok.
Well, one other trend that has happened across gay Twitter and on TikTok now, for God knows what reason, Judy Garland's 1944 song, the Trolley Song, is taking off.
Bop. Bop, 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 bop.
Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley on the charts. She is skyrocketing once again.
Is it really going up on the charts?
I don't know, but I would have to imagine that like her streaming. I wonder if it's like, oh my God, I wonder if on Spotify it's like gone up. It's not in the top 5 yet, but...
What did they even put music on in the 40s?
What? Like vinyl?
Oh. I don't know. 8-tracks?
And the radio.
Oh, yeah, that's right. For some reason, I think of the 40s as like the caveman eras. I don't know. I have no sense of time.
Yeah, for whatever reason, gay Twitter has decided to send the Trolley Song up the charts, maybe literally, with memes galore, including a fake Judy Garland TikTok live session. And the comments are like, oh my God, stream Trolley Song. And they're just like, outsold. Come to Brazil. Very funny. There's now, oh my God, I can't even, all the memes. A lot of them are taking pictures
the Thai tea memes
of Thai tea and $3 bill. And they're doing like gradients, like old timey filters on the photos. There'd be like our grandparents listening to 1944 drop of the Trolley Song. I don't know what it is, but I'm actually really appreciative of it. I love this nonsensical meme happening through gay Twitter.
Yeah, the one tweet is from @ToxNick. Says, queer history is so important, heart. This is a photo taken at the 1944 release party for Judy Garland's hit song, The Trolley Song. And it's just shirtless gays at Thai tea. And it has there's 19,000 likes on this.
It's a viral hit. It's going places.
Someone replied, a can of Red Bull in 1944. They zoomed in on like, oh my God. I love when people take it.
I love it when they don't get it.
It's a joke, LOL.
But the one TikTok.
People who don't get jokes, I just don't understand that.
They add to the brilliance of it,
right.
Honestly. The one really good one was TikTok, Erin Gobra Queen put the trolley song over this one queen voguing at a ball. And it just says gays in 1944 when Judy dropped this.
Do I need to remix the trolley song?
You might need to. If you don't, somebody else will.
Well, next week, she's starting.
Trolley song at Brooklyn Mirage.
Iconic.
Yes.
Trolley the re-up.
Yep. Well, a legend.
Revamped,
remastered, still iconic. Judy live at Carnegie, the re-up.
Well, also speaking of TikTok, but also segueing into new music. The other trend that is taking off is the Help, He's Escaping, The Killer is Escaping remix.
Yes.
Which is a bop.
It is.
So the DJ, Sleep is the name.
Okay.
Made a full track.
Oh.
It goes off.
Oh my God.
The whole track. I've been listening to it like on repeat. It's
and
like
that's American Horror
bop.
Story, right? That's Sarah Paulson screaming.
Think so.
I think so. Yeah.
And he's like hot.
Oh.
Yeah.
New crush unlocked.
Literally though.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. But it's a bop. Deep tech house.
Yeah. Speaking of TikTok, the Pink Pantheress mixtape / EP is out. You can listen to it when you're going to brush your teeth, when you're going to like check your mailbox, and you'll listen to the whole thing because it's about 17 minutes long. It's like 7 songs in a minute each. But you know what? It's the future, and that's just how music is being presented these days. And the one song that you'll probably know is Just For Me, and that one went viral on TikTok.
Why did my lights just...
I think that was the sun. I think the sun just shifted in the clouds.
Oh, my God. Help!
The killer!
The Scream guy just changed my hue settings. No, I swear to God, they just changed to blue.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, my God. This is just like in Scream.
I can't.
The killer.
Anyway. It's just like... Okay. Continue, sorry.
Well, yes, so Pink Pantheress, new mixtape, I believe we're calling it.
That song is a bop.
Yeah, Just For Me is really good.
That one trend with everyone just like dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Just for me.
Yeah, so go look it up. It's called To Hell With It. Yeah, the whole thing's like kind of drum and bassy. I guess we're making a return to those days. It's a little Aluna Georgie as well.
Iconic.
And yeah, it's a good time. It's not a long time. She's only here for a short time. But, you know, if you wanted to hear like an iTunes preview as an album, that's basically what this is.
That's a Big Ange quote.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You're only here for a short time, so just have a good time.
That's so true. Oh my God, Queen. Oh, yes. Well, there's some other bits and bops along the way.
Yeah.
We've got Coldplay.
Yes,
with their new album.
Selena Gomez.
Miss Selena Gomez. Marising. Thank you for the clarification. On a ballad called Let Somebody Go. I thought it's nice.
Yeah. I thought it was a vibe.
Really nice.
Chill.
Unexpected. A good vibe. I was writing about the album for work, and his kids are all over the album with like writing credits and backing vocals, which is nice.
Oh.
A little more personal.
Chris Martin's?
Yeah. So Apple and Moses are on this album, and they're like 15 and 17.
What?
I know. We are old. Because I remember the day those names dropped and everyone was like in a panic about Apple.
What was that?
Yeah. So they consciously coupled on this album. And yeah, Selena Gomez, she sounds really nice on it. So she's preparing for Selena and Chef season 3 or something.
That must be so iconic to be like a little kid and your dad or your parent is just like a king of pop.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, come over here. And you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like a bop.
I know. And they got the BTS song, My Universe.
Mm-hmm.
She dedicated to his boo, Dakota Johnson, live last week. I did also cover that. So that's sweet. Dakota Johnson has stans. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she does.
She does. I like those 50 Shades
Can't
stans
relate.
will not let up. And they love her for everything. But also, I think she grew her fan base with that Ellen interview.
Which she talked about with Drew Barrymore.
She did. She threw the first brick at the Ellen downfall, truly.
Actually, though.
Yeah. It's shocking. And then all this, I mean, the stories have been around forever, but like,
Yeah, they have.
not everyone like jumped out.
I've heard things for like a long time.
Truly, same. I dated a assistant on Ellen who also had stories, or a PA or whatever. Like it felt like everyone involved in the Ellen show has stories.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's like true that like you can't look at her.
I had heard the look in the eyes one. That's what I had heard too.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah. I don't know and I don't know that she's
I could understand
only...
like not stopping someone.
Yeah.
And being like hi or like taking pictures.
Yeah.
That's pretty standard.
But she's not even the only one I've heard of the don't look me in the eyes thing about. So I feel like, I don't know if it's because you get so much attention you just don't even want to be perceived in that moment. I don't know. It's crazy. Sounds crazy, but
Put on a sleeping mask if you don't want people to look you in the freaking eye. Like I don't
put on a Squid Game mask.
Yeah. So weird.
It is weird. Well, I mean, it's not long now. Just one last season kicked off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We treat people with respect, and that's what we do around here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, from Dakota Johnson to Fox's, here's a
Bop.
bop. Dance Magic. Fox's is low-key serving this whole era.
Yeah.
I won't call it a flop era because I feel like it's
This bops.
this is a bop, and so was the one previous. I'm excited for this album now. Fox's of I'm Alone.
Clarity
fame. Yeah.
bop.
Bop, bop, bop. Okay, and then we have an unexpected arrival from our queen of Swedish pop, Robin, who teamed up with Smile, which is
Katy Perry's iconic underrated album.
Yes. She teamed up with the album to give it some promo, which was really generous.
Justice for Teary Eyes.
Justice for Teary Eyes.
Not gonna let that one slide.
No. Also, it's the something anniversary of Unconditionally. Pop Crave just tweeted, and I was thinking about how ever since she didn't release Walking on Air, that's when everything went awry. But anyway, Call My Name, which is not a reference to the Cheryl song, but is the song by Smile and Robin. Really good end of summer, windows down, driving by the beach vibe. Chill and cool song. And what else?
No, it's another good song that has a call on.
Call on Me by
Yep.
Eric Prides.
No, by Ray.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also Eric Pride's bop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this. Any phone-related song
Yeah, literally.
truly is a bop.
That's a whole theme.
It is. Anyway, okay, we do have an album to talk about, which did drop over the weekend. I don't know if you've listened yet.
I have not because
Okay.
it's too hot.
It is too hot. It's 80 degrees, and I was listening to this.
I still haven't even gotten into pumpkin mode yet because every
Yeah.
single time I'm like, oh, I'm in the mood for fall today.
Yeah.
And I go outside, limp my ass to Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm
80
sweating.
degrees. I agree with you.
But
However-
also, I was thinking about Wrapped in Red,
Yeah.
which came out in mid-October when that came out,
Yeah.
and I was ready for it.
Well, it was colder then, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
The planet's changing.
It is changing. When Christmas Comes Around, the new album by legendary Clarkson. It is an angry Christmas album if I've ever heard one. The first few songs, she sounds fucking pissed.
As she should be.
As she should be. It sounds...
Fuck Christmas.
Hey, sis.
Oh, I'm
fuck
gonna get canceled for
Christmas.
that. Isn't that offensive?
To whom? Not to me.
It's a religious holiday.
Well, you're talking to the wrong person, first of all. But I think she put out that little description ahead of the album that I loved. That was like Christmas means different things to different people.
Mhm.
And this is for people who it means something else.
Finally, someone said it.
Someone said it. But the first song called Merry Christmas Baby, I thought was going to be like a regular Christmas song. No, she's pissed in that one too. It's amazing. And then it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, which is track 2. I'm just projecting, but I feel like she's pissed in this. The tone and the fake happiness of it almost. I'm just like, she's fucking pissed like Christmas.
I'm going to love this album.
Yeah. She's also serving stuff like that there American Idol week vocals in this. Like that one when she has to go more classic is like, oh my God, it's still there. That amazing. When she wants to do sort of like Broadway style singing, she can, or just more classic vocalist style. which I love in her. Christmas isn't canceled. Now I have to say, Merry Christmas Baby outsold for me. I was like surprised that was the single choice. I actually like Merry Christmas Baby. Merry Christmas to the one I used to know. I mean, she's pissed. And then it's like rocking around to the Christmas tree.
Flopping around the Christmas tree.
And of course, Santa Can't You Hear Me, which unfortunately was not a Britney reference in any way.
Sigh.
But is a tag team with Ariana Grande. And to no surprise, they sound fantastic together. We have to stan the ladies coming together for a song and or contractually obligated due to The Voice. But I think it's great. Ariana is like truly a Kelly stan.
Yes, she is.
You know, she's like, she's probably like waiting in between commercial breaks and she's like, sober could have been a single.
I would love to hear their Kiki talk.
Yeah, for sure. There was rumor that I think TMZ reported at the time that like when the divorce settlement or what, well, it's not over, but like one of the defining decisions came down that everyone was celebrating on the set. Like all the coaches were celebrating with her, which is a delightful visual, if that's true.
And she got the ranch.
She did. And I'm taking the dog. So
I'm taking the cows, dumbass.
I'm taking the mooses.
Mooses don't live on a ranch.
Maybe.
It's like yaks and like
okay, the Star Ranch.
Cows.
The Star Yak Ranch.
Yeah.
Low-key, I do want a yak ranch. His flop era is low-key serving.
Not me. I don't like
No
any
yaks.
animals that are physically larger than me.
Well, I don't have a choice, so I
have a
like
fear.
all the
Yeah.
animals.
Like, true. I have a fear of large animals.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a different story.
different podcast.
Yeah.
Fears only.
That would be a fun bonus episode for Halloween.
Oh, there would be no shortage of fears for me to talk about. Yeah.
I'm excited to get into this album eventually when
Yeah.
the song that she has about Christmas coming around
Yeah.
is going to be like me being like begrudgingly.
Yeah. It's that. It's definitely a good. She definitely is like ready to make her divorce album, but had to do a Christmas album or wanted to, but was like working through the anger, which is iconic.
It's a good segue.
It is. Merry Christmas, bastard. It's good. So it's her Since You'll Been Gone.
Oh, that's cute. Also, it makes me
Definitely.
think of the song from Polar Express, When Christmas Comes to Town.
Oh, right.
A bop, but like sad.
Yeah. Wasn't Polar Express like How You Knew Somebody? What we talked about? I forget. Now I forget.
No,
But
I
you
was
like-
saying how I don't like that movie because it's so sad,
Oh, right.
which is why I don't like Christmas, because Christmas is sad. And then they amplify it with this movie where all these kids come together and they're sitting on a train.
Is that are there penguins? No.
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of Mr. Popper's Penguins, which did make me cry on a plane once. I don't like to talk about that.
Wait, who is, first of all, who is Mr. Popper?
Mr. Popper's Penguins. It's a movie.
I have never heard of this in my life.
Mr. Popper's Penguins outsold. Yeah, it came out like a decade ago. Anyway,
And why is this sad?
I don't actually know that it was sad. It's just that when I get on planes, I get very emotional, and I was the ending of that movie, and I was weeping. So, that's something I didn't need to publicly express, but here we are.
Do they all die from climate change? I'm sorry.
Just them floating away on an ice cube.
Oh, like that scene in Jurassic Park
Oh,
with the Brontosaurus.
Oh, no.
Even though that wasn't climate change, that was like,
dinosaurs
Yeah.
not belonging in the
like
world.
but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel you. I've cried over
Yeah.
CGI animals. So
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
wow, bonus episode.
Bonus episode.
Every moment
tears
from a
only.
movie that's made you cry.
Yeah.
The Brontosaurus,
Oh yeah.
when the
Toy
pterodactyl
Story,
snatched up.
what, 3 or something? That like the
Oh,
one
when they're
Toy
in the
Story that is,
incinerator?
oh no,
Oh, my God.
no. Bambi, Lion King. We can go on.
The Rugrats movie.
Trauma only.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Anyway,
all right. We'll be checking out that Christmas album.
we will be. Speaking of tears, I guess it's a good segue.
Yeah.
Well, she's made everyone cry again, everyone. She's back. She's been putting casual signs all over the world that she's back. And now she's actually back with Easy on Me. It's Adele.
She's starting.
She is starting, and she's already breaking dishes and records.
Yeah, didn't it just come out today? Spotify's biggest release of all time.
Yeah, like it broke 1 day streams for Spotify of all time. Difficult to get. No one else has done that. So like the entire world hit play at least once or something.
Yeah. I feel like I was texting so many people at 7 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
And was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I had those isolated vocals by 7:15.
You did. It was life before Adele and after. So there's a lot of opinions on the internet about this song.
The internet?
They have opinions? I didn't think they would. I thought they'd all just like be chill about it, but well, okay. So what do you think of the song?
I love it. I also feel like I was never an Adele stan before. I always liked the singles, and we joked about how we would hear the dance mixes at the bar all the time.
Right.
Even years later.
Topping in the bathroom to Someone Like You remix. Some of us. I don't. Anyway.
Wait,
so
what?
No, I did not.
Did you do that?
No. Nope.
I was going to say.
No. Not in that bathroom. Not the Ritz.
Wait.
No.
Have you ever topped in a bathroom? At a bar?
At the bar? No.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway. I don't know how we got here. This is not what Adele is singing about.
No.
All right. Easy on Me. Yes, I love it too. Do I think it's the easiest to sing along to? Maybe not. You know, I think Hello had a bit more of an easy melody. I think this is a bit more challenging. It's just going to lend itself to a lot of really bad karaoke. Different than usual. Yeah.
I mean,
but yeah, it's beautiful. The lyrics are beautiful and tragic and touching, and it's classic Adele. Some people, you know, have their feelings about Adele kind of sticking to the Adele format. I would like to say to that also, I think you get fucked up if you compare her to a pop star, because she's not a pop star.
No.
So she's a singer. She sings songs. That's her thing.
And she makes people cry.
She does make people cry.
You're not going to get that from Rita Ora.
She warned us well in advance. This is going to be... Rita has always made me cry. That she did a piano version.
Does make me cry now.
Oh yeah,
actually.
But also her "You for Me" ballad version she just did. Oh, absolutely. Anyway, this is not about how I cry to Rita Ora every night. This is about how Adele has her own thing. She warned us well in advance. It's a divorce record / Saturn's Return. It's going to be full of feelings. I think it's great. And I love the accompanying visual with, once again, the same director as Hello, having the same house, the burst of color.
The video is great.
She looks
and
gorgeous.
Sad.
She once again, her fucking reception. I don't know if she's on AT&T, Verizon, but she cannot seem to get a call through. She's like, hello from the other side.
I love the references to the past.
Yeah. We got the Rolling in the Deep chair, the Hello House, the lyrics falling out. Yeah, it was very much a connected narrative. She's moving on. She's moving out.
And then when she's passing all the young people as she's driving, I'm like, oh, relatable.
Yeah.
Me walking through Hell's Kitchen now.
Yeah, you passing through the twigs that are eating it. Like, R.I.P. I was going to say Bartini. It's gone.
I know. Bartini was like our Hello era.
No, I didn't do anything. R.I.P. Bartini. Anyway, that's a place
I had an iconic pickup line at Bartini once that I do remember.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were on the little stage at Bartini.
Mm-hmm.
No one's going to know what I'm talking about.
No,
you know what I'm talking about.
I know what
Some
you're talking
people
about.
will listen. Send us a Bartini, not a Bartini glass, a Martini glass, if you know what I'm talking about.
If you know Bartini.
The stage with the fireplace.
Yep.
I was with my friend Meredith from college. Meredith
Marks.
My other friend Meredith.
Who started the rumor that T. Kyle was hanging out with Meredith Marks at Bartini in 2011?
You're going to go with Mary? Anyway, so we're on the stage, and there was this guy on his phone in front of me, and he was on Grindr on his phone, like on the dance floor, as gays do.
Yeah.
And he looked up, and I just looked at him, and I was like, I'm 0 feet away. Boom. And yeah.
And he turned right around and kept walking.
No, we had like a little moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember it because I've only had one iconic pickup line in my life. So when I tell you I remember it.
That is a good one.
Right?
That is a good one. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've definitely had some makeout sessions on that RIP, that dance floor.
I know.
I feel like I was there the night MDNA dropped or something like that. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll bring
Alexis
it back.
Jordan happiness playing up Martini. There
yes,
is no
that's
other
a core
feeling.
memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, Starships. I feel like Starships
Yes.
is the theme song of HK bars. Like, you hear Starships out since 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Once again, we are evading Adele, who probably would love to be at the gay bar right now. Yeah, so
I would say that she's inspiring a lot of memories and emotions.
oh my God, you're actually right. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what's happening. It's taking us back to 21 and 25, but really the 21 memories.
I mean, that's what I got from the video.
Yeah.
Like, she's driving through her past and she's seeing all these moments, which is a very relatable.
Yeah, I was just a child
Yeah.
wearing dress shoes
I was
on the dance
just a
floor.
twing.
Yeah.
That's a remix right there.
Yeah, I just like vivid memories of the drag queen walking up to me at the Ritz and like pulling down my shirt and being like, "Baby, you need to like use baby powder after you shave your chest."
Oh.
Because I had all these like burn marks from like razor burn. So I didn't know any better. And also, that was when I still gave a fuck about removing body hair. Thousands of dollars wasted. Let me tell you that. Yeah, so Easy on Me is about just letting go and not having to do laser hair removal anymore.
Yeah,
And,
moving on with your life.
Moving on with your life. And of course, along with the song comes a press tour, and she started to do some interviews.
Mm-hmm. This is why I feel like I'm becoming an Adele stan, is
Yeah.
the press interviews.
She's so good.
The Instagram Live alone was a cinematic masterpiece.
Truly.
So fucking funny. You can
And
watch
she's
it on
so
YouTube,
funny
I
about
think.
it. Yeah, she did like a 15-minute interview for Radio 1, I think, and she was like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had a cold sore and I was wearing a t-shirt. It's just, she's so blunt.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. Yeah, she talked about making the song and that she kind of just enjoys what's downtime for Adele. She's like, oh, I just like to get like knackered with my girlfriends and talk shit at night. And
Same.
It's a good time. She's always a great time. But there was a confrontation live on the air.
There was.
She
Adele
was
got
called the fuck out.
called out live by a little pig.
Drag her in by her little pig earlets. Yes, as you may or may not know, Adele really sparked the flame, I think.
She did. She started it.
She started it. She turned down a collab in our faces, and she said, Peppa Pig, no. And
to
so,
which Peppa responded
she did.
with the hanging up the phone gif from her Twitter account.
She did. But obviously Adele wouldn't have seen that. She's not on Twitter. So she, yes.
I literally, when I saw that Adele didn't follow anyone,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, this is goals.
Yeah, it's true.
Disappears for 3 years, comes out with the song.
Yeah.
Goals.
Oh, absolutely. She's doing it better than all of us.
We can talk about this later, but like, this sent me into like an existential crisis.
Do I need to delete because Adele deleted?
Yeah. I
Is
was
that
gonna
like what
delete
you were
everything
thinking?
and
Yeah.
I almost bought a ticket to Iceland.
Well,
This is a
okay,
thing. We should talk about it later.
Okay,
Yeah.
That seems like a different decision.
Yeah.
So Adele's inspiring a lot of thoughts.
Yeah,
between
she
us.
is.
But yeah, so Peppa Pig sent in a audio message for Adele and said, I'm really sad that you don't want to collaborate. Do you not like me? And then Adele called that little pig out and she said, is that the same one that I've been watching with my son for 3 years? I don't think so. That's not the voice I know.
We've actually got a voice message from a piggy celebrity.
Hello, Adele. That made me really, really sad when you said you wouldn't collaborate with me. Why not? Don't you like me?
Is that the real nowadays Peppa?
Yes.
Real Peppa.
Babes. Peppa, that ain't the one of you I know. That's not the same voice as the one that I grew up with my son. Oh my gosh.
Which is so funny because she's correct.
Yeah, she's correct.
Peppa Pig literally had Maya Marie.
Maya Marie step it. Yeah.
Yeah. Peppa
the
Pig
Maya
is in her
Marie.
Maya Marie era right now. So bad.
Her vocals have changed. Diehard fans would notice.
That was like known for Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in her Milli Vanilli.
Piggy Vanilli. era. She is, and she needs to be honest. Adele called it out, but she was like, you know what? If you ever want to go like diving into mud puddles or whatever, I'm down.
But Peppa, I've already said today, I regret it. I spent 3 years watching you. I really regret it. And anytime you want to go jumping in muddy puddles and singing muddy puddles, I'm with you, babes.
Which just made it so much funnier. Why really is Peppa Pig so funny?
Oh, God. She's hilarious. I don't know. I think it's because she keeps outselling all our faves.
Literally.
Like, that's the thing. She got the Pitchfork high rating, before everyone burns down
2
their
albums now. Some of our faves can
50K for a verse, no album out. Yeah, no, she's really doing it. And the other girls can't compare. And she's outselling and outcharting. So, and I did also did you see the part where they were like, Adele, Ed Sheeran's coming out with music at the same time? She's like, he is? November 17th. And they were like, are you worried? And she's like, he should be worried.
T.
It was all facts. Not worried.
Also, her talking about the chips.
Oh, God, the chips. Yes.
The flavor.
The flavor.
Kind of gagging, but it was hilarious watching her facial reactions through the whole story.
Yes.
So what is it? You put hot sauce in a bag of chips?
Did she say hollandaise sauce? Or was
something
it
like that? I don't know what that is.
I think hollandaise. I don't know. But yeah.
I don't know what that is, but...
She'll have to, Adele and Chef incoming. Yeah. She could have a whole, what's Paris' show? It's called Cooking with Paris? No. Yeah. Cooking with Adele.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be great for her. She doesn't want to go travel and do all that stuff. Just have it set up in her home, film it.
Invite Peppa over.
Oh my God, the confrontation. I think I think we both know why we're here today.
That shit would be so funny.
It really would be.
I also saw a TikTok of someone dressed as Peppa Pig, and you know how Peppa Pig is 2D?
Yeah.
They did a 2D costume where the eyes are just on one side, and then they turned around. And I was kind of like, oh, do I need to do that for Halloween?
Yeah, that would be great. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, we also got the 30 cover reveal. You do like teal. Isn't that your color?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. It's just, I think it was a bit.
What did someone in the group chat say? It was giving plastic surgery before and after.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Tease.
Yeah, kind of a yeah.
I think I can't unsee that now. Yeah. After reading that.
Mm-hmm. I just think the actual placement of where her face is in it and stuff is just a bit off for me. I don't know.
It kind of gives me Hilary Duff Metamorphosis.
Oh, absolutely. Cover. Is she smiling or not smiling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That same background as the Hilary Duff cover.
Yeah.
That teal color.
We're not looking to her to be a visual queen, even though she's stunning, but we're not Adele isn't about
covers.
The cover.
No.
So it's about the voice. So it's whatever, but
I don't even know what 25 looks like. I can't think.
It's all her face.
Actually, I don't even know what 21 looks like either. Well, it's who cares?
It's all her face. Best-selling album in the 21st century. Who cares? But yeah, no, it's the music. So we have the cover reveal. We have the song reveal. It's taking everyone by storm. Everyone's in a panic. The industry is shaking. So we've got that to look forward to as far as what's coming next. We have Halloween. I feel like I want to feel my Billy from Scream Fantasy with the white shirt and blood all over me.
Go for it.
I think I do.
In girl world, this is the one night of the year where a girl can dress like a total slut.
And for me, it's just a Tuesday.
I found the TikTok that was inspiring my Chucky costume.
Oh.
Yeah, it's someone dressed as it.
Yeah.
But has a bodysuit on with thigh, just their legs are out and they're walking back to the mailbox.
That. Yes.
That's where I got the idea. I was like,
I think you need to do
horror on the top.
Yeah.
And then serve on the bottom.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Wow. We have Halloween coming up.
Shout out to the listener who sent me a link to stripper heels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not sponsored. We've got that. We've got the Adele. We've got the industry apocalypse of Ed, Bruno Mars, and Taylor all coming out right before or during. And who else? Who knows what else? And Agnes is coming next week, which might be the album of the year. Who knows? I'm ready for that. Disco album. We need to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Disco 2 incoming as well. So we've got things. We've got bits and bops incoming. Halloween preparedness. I'm doing a karaoke with colleagues next week as well.
Oh.
In K-Town. I know. my norm to like make a fool of myself in public lately, I will be doing that.
Go-to karaoke song is
usually Email My Heart. We'll see what the vibe is, because I do think I've also done the Veronicas a lot. I do Untouched a lot. That's a good warm-up one because it's a talk song. You can like talk sing that.
interesting.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, Email My Heart is like, I need to be in a safe space.
Yeah.
Rihanna, like a lot of Rihanna songs. What's a talk singy one? I'll do Kelly Osbourne, One Word, if they have that.
Ooh.
That would be a good one to do. Just talk. And then I'll just do like a Whitney Houston.
That's my go-to.
Yeah?
When You Believe.
Oh, you do?
But I do Mariah's part.
Okay. Well, I'll have to see if I can come up with a costume
Or
for
Hero
that.
by Mariah.
Oh, wow. You go big.
Yeah.
You
but
do
I
all the
just talk
songs
it.
they tell you not to do on American Idol.
Yeah, literally.
They're like,
I
don't do
just talk
Celine,
them
don't do
out.
Mariah, don't do Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I'll do all three
Yeah.
in a row.
There
And
can be miracles
when
you karaoke.
Karaoke. Mm-hmm.
Bop.
Wow.
All right. Well, until next week.
Until
everyone,
next week.
You can check out our bonus episode, my recaps.
Yes. And chat with us on the Discord.
Yeah.
And hit us up if you have any issues joining it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big old Slack, basically. So just join in and chat with the girls about everything going on in the world.
Yep.
And until next time,
We will
see you
soon.
when you believe.
Alexa,
Oh, no.
play When You Believe by Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. Leave everyone off on that.
People I know fall asleep to this podcast. They're going to wake up to it.
Yeah. There can be a mirror.